Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of Lamento di HOMEM, written by Carlos Lira and lyrics by Vinicius de Moraes in 1970. So I didn't modify the original key because it will be easy for you, although it's way too high for me by a one-tone key. But to avoid playing in E flat instead of playing F and making use of the transposition key, I decide to force a little bit my voice, which I can't always do. So that's the reason that I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, it means that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, is KT0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. Here, for example, I will be down 2 semitone or one tone like this. You see, it's maybe digital on your piano. I don't know. You read your book inside and you find where is it. Yes, it's half mechanics. You see these green marks in the middle. We have 6 semitone if you want to have the to below your keyboard, and 6 semitone to rise your keyboard on each semitone. So normally it will be better here the C, for example. Okay, 1 2 I apply. Okay, it's coming down to 1 tone below. Okay, so I go back. Okay, on normal position. Okay, so what I mean, but since I'm not here to do performances, but the most accessible tutorials possible for everyone, so let's play the music. And the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's start with the introduction. Bam, 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 da, da, ba, da, bam, 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 bam. E, G, D, and our first chord will be a G minor 7. Let me give you a trick to make difference between the 7, I've said G minor 7, to the major 7. You will always find, you see on the scale of the G, natural scale in degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pa, 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 pa. Okay, so you will always find the major 7, a semitone below the root, and a semitone below. You will always find the 7. Why? Because from root, 3rd major, 5th major, from the 5th major, the 7 is 3 semitone above the 5th, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above. You will always find the major 7. G major 7, for example, G7. Okay? Why? It's because it's the 3rd dominant, minor dominant, and this one is a 4 semitone above. It's a major 3rd. Okay, so in this case we need from the root 1, 2, 3. Our chord is the G minor. Okay, G minor. The 3rd is minor from the root 1, 2, 3 semitone above. So root, B flat at the 3rd minor, the D is at the 5th, and the 7 with a F. So bam bam bam. Okay, you can play, it's up to you. There's a lot of possibilities. Bam bam bam. And we resolve by E, C with a C, scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. In degrees, of course, natural scale, root, 3rd major and 5th. Okay, C, E, and the G. But it's only in inversion. You see, the G, the C is coming on the top, and the 3rd on the top, like this. Bam, bam, bam. It's only a reverse, an inversion. Okay, so that we can use. Bam, bam, bam. G minor 7. Bam, bam, bam. On the fundamental position. Bam, bam, bam. E, G, E, D, G minor 7 again, C, C, and again E, G, D, G minor 7, C, E, G, C, E, G, E, D, G minor 7, time. Pam pam pam. Pam 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 pam. Very simply. And then we start to sing. So I suggest you split these tutorials in two parts. For the very beginners, we are playing all the songs with the chords in ballad. And you'll see it will be so beautiful. Very interesting. And in the second time, if you're a little bit advanced, we will talk about and we play with the bossa nova like this. Pimji wum do longi, pimji montado, traversei o mundo atrás de uma mão. We'll see that, okay? Something like this. So let's start with Vinji Moon. We didn't play melody because I didn't play, but sometimes I give you the notes for sing. Vinji, Vinji, E-G on the D. And our first chord will be a G minor 7. So we saw that. The scale, roots and minor, 5th and 7, G, B flat, D, that's the same chord in the introduction. We play the root, of course, with our left hand. You see, I try to avoid all those fingers that you have a very good point of view from the top. G minor 7, V, G, Mu, Do, Long, G, and we resolve with a C. V, G, Mu, G minor 7, Ta, Do, C. Traverse, I carry on, okay? Traverse, mundo, atrás, D7, B flat 7, 9, and we resolve with C. So D7, traverse mundo, atrás G, D7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the 3rd in place, the 5th in place, and the 7 in place. You see, we remember, you see a semitone below, major 7, and semitone up. It's the root, the D, okay? So D7, I prove you, and we just return inverse the root on the top. So we play F sharp, A, C, and D, and we play root with our left hand, G, and then now a B flat 7, 9, scale of B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 3rd, 5th, 7, root 9. You can tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 9, 8, 9. It's also the second, yes, but it's an extension that we say 9, okay? So we keep the 9 in place, the root, okay, the 7, okay, and the 3rd, 1, 2, 3, okay, like this. So you can come inside. It's very easy. A flat, B flat, C, and D. But if you prefer to play like this, I mean with a 5th, why not like this or like that? It's up to you. We play this chord at the end, okay? It's just only you see the same one, a little bit higher. It's a question of here. You decide by yourself. It's up to you. Atrás G, okay? So D first, D7, G, one more, and we resolve by a C. Mais eu, tô, the melody. E, G, C, mais eu tô. F, scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 5th. F, A, C. Mas eu tô sozinho. A semitone below. E minor 7, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, roots and minor, 5th and 7. We have E, a G, a B, and a D. Mais sozinho, D7, roots and minor, major, 5th and 7. So we have roots, the D, the F sharp, the A, and the C. Mais sozinho não tem G4 that will resolve by sus, 4 sus. You hear 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th, 7, G, and we resolve by the 3rd major. We say sus to resolution, and we resolve with to the C to the B instead of C, B. from the start. Vim, G, Mu, Tolon, G, C major 7, Vim, G, Mu, G minor 7, Ta, Do, Si, traversé, G minor 7, Mu, Si, atrás, G, D7, B flat 7, 9, Amor, Si, mais eu tô, F, Tal sozinho, E minor 7, mais sozinho, D7, New note in G4 7, G7, Kimida, EG, Kimida, okay, just in indication, EG, Kimida, F6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, we play 5 and 6, root, third, 5 and 6, so F, A, C, D, Kimida, carinho, C, Kim Kerse, D minor 7, scale of D, roots on minor, 5th, 7, it's just only an inversion, you see, that's the second inversion, I mean the root is coming on the top, the D, and the third minor on the top, the F, okay, like this, bam, 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 exactly the same chord, you see, it's D minor 7, so we have A, C, D, and F. Quem quer ser que me dá carinho, quem quer ser meu bem. Well, I'm lost, I'm sorry. No, que me dá, sorry, F6, carinho, C. Quem quer ser D minor 7, meu G4 7, and then instead of to resolve to the third to the third major from the C to the B, okay, we resolve on the C. I mean, Kim quer ser D minor 7, G4 7, meu bem C. You see? Well, in fact, you can add the major 7 if you want, the B, but it's not wrote on the score, but you can, of course. Again, I carry on. Kimida, we sing again. Carinho, F6, C. Kim quer ser D minor 7, and just instead of the G, we are playing the F minor 6. See, roots and minor, 3 semitone above the root, 5th, 6, got the root on the top. You see, we prefer to be on the sorry, to be on the D minor, to go on the F minor 6. So easy. Meu bem, and we resolve with a C. So again, from the first Kimida, F6, carinho, C. Kim quer ser D minor 7, meu G4 7, bem. Kimida, F6, carinho, C. Kim quer ser D minor 7, instead of we play F minor 6, meu bem, C. That's the end of the first verse. We have only 3 verses. So second one, Vim, G, Mu. That's the same thing. G minor 7, long G, C major, Vim, G, Mu. So nothing changed. G minor 7, Ta, Do, Si. Traversé, G minor 7, o mundo, Si. Atrás, G, D7, B flat 7, 9, amor. So that's the lyrics change. Now, sum cabra, F, valen, G minor 7. So bom, D7, pescador, G4 7, G7. Eu sou bom, F6, G, Re, G, C. Eu sou bom, D minor 7, G, G7 4, amor, C. Eu sou bom, F6, G, Re, G, C. Eu sou bom, D minor 7, G, F minor 6, amor. And then you can make a stop. You Vim, G, Mu, G minor 7, the third one, the last one. Mu, Tolon, G, C. Vim, G, Mu, G minor 7, Ta, Do. Traversei, G minor 7, o mundo, C. Atrás, G, D7, B flat 7 9, nothing changed. Amor. The lyrics changed now. Of course, we're on the third verses. The last one. Mais não é F que eu me quixi, E minor 7. Eu não tenho D7 ninguém, G4 7, G7. Nem pra dar, F6, meu piche, C, nem pra dar. D minor 7, meu G4 7, bem, C, nem pra dar. F6, meu piche, C, nem pra dar. D minor 7, meu F minor 6, bem. And the end, Vinci, Mu, G minor 7, tô longe, C, Vinci, Mu, G minor 7, tá dó, travessei, G minor 7, mundo, atrás de, D7, B flat, then you can change if you want, B flat 7, 9 like this, okay? On the third of the C, the E, or more. It's up to you to decide. And if you want to finish with the major 7, it's possible also too, but as simply as it's like this. Okay, so what I suggest is to play again all the song. You have good point of view like this. I try to avoid these 3 fingers that you see as better, and I try to play in slow motion. Okay, Pinci mu in ballad, of course, or longe, Pinci mu tado, travessei o mundo atrás de amor, mas eu tão sozinho, mas sozinho não tem que me dá carinho, que quer ser meu bem, que me dá carinho, que quer ser meu bem. Vinci, second one, muito longe, vinci muita dor, travessei o mundo atrás de amor. Sou cabra valente, sou bom pescador, sou bom direito, eu sou bom de amor, eu sou bom direito, eu sou bom de amor. Eu vendi muito. Can make it stop like this. Eu vendi, third one and last one. Muito longe, vendi muita dor, travessei o mundo atrás de yes, G, what I'm doing, yes, that's right, at the B flat. Amor, mas não é que eu me quixi, eu não tenho ninguém, nem pra dar meu peixe, nem pra dar meu bem, nem pra dar meu peixe, nem pra dar meu bem. Vinci mundien no longe, vinci muntado, travessei o mundo atrás de So I think you have all the tools for to make so beautiful ballad. You have understand. And now I suggest to to make the place of the bossa nova, the Latin rhythm. So, it's if you're a little bit advanced. So we start by G minor 7. So we're gonna use the root, of course. It's not important the major mode or minor mode with your right hand. What is important that the root and the fifth. So the root stay in place and the fifth all the time we return the fifth. Where is the fifth for our first chord? For example, in minor mode or major mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing. That's the D. Root. We keep the root. At the D, we return on the bottom the D. Okay. So like this. Pam pam. You decide what speed. Of course. Pam pam. So what I suggest is to play. We are in tutorials. We have to play together and sing together. That have time. We stay a long time on the bars and we have time to play this song. So I give you the name of the notes that I'm playing with my right hand. Then if you don't know exactly where all your scales, you didn't have to find where is the fifth. The root, of course, is easy, but the fifth in the scale. And the name of the chord again can make a very good rehearsal, and then we carry on together. Vinci, vinci, mondo longi. C, that the G, C and G on the C. Vinci, moon, same thing, G and D. Tado, C, it's in G. Traversei, G minus 7, G and D. Uno, same chords, C, okay. Atra G, we have just only time to play the root. G, amor, like this. G, amor, like this. Traversei o mundo, atra G, amor, you see? My seu F with C, do sozinho, E minor 7, we have E and B. My sozinho on the D7, D and A. You know, then G4, 7, G and D with our left hand. Kimida, F6, we have F and C. Carinho, C, C and G. Kim Kerse on D minor 7, D and A. Kim Kerse, meu. We have just only time to play just only the root. Kim Kerse, meu. G4, 7, bam. Like this. Kimida, carinho. Kim Kerse, meu, bam. You see? Kim Kerse, meu, bam. We have just only a time to in the bars to play just only the root. Bam, okay, D minor, down, bam, 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 bam. Okay, and again, Kimida, F6, carinho, C, Kim Kerse, same thing for the F minor 6, meu, bem, in time, Kimida, carinho, Kim Kerse, meu bem, Kimida, carinho, Kim Kerse, meu bem. Second verse. So what I suggest is to carry on and then maybe slowly, okay, and then you have a very good point of view. You see the name of the notes, and then it's maybe more interesting for you for to appreciate where you should changing the chords. Okay, Vinci mu prolongi, because that it will be exactly the same chords. It's only the lyric change. Vinci mu tado traversei o mundo atrás. Sou um trabalhante, sou bom pescador, yes, bom pescador. Eu sou bom dirigir, Eu sou bom de amor, eu sou bom de rede, eu sou bom de amor. Eu vendi, okay? Eu vendi muito longe. That's the third verse, okay? That you should maybe oh, it's up to you, you do or not. It's an option, of course. Eu sou bom de amor. Eu vendi muito longe, vendi muita dor. Travessei o mundo, atrati o amor. Mas não é que eu me quis e não tenho ninguém. Nem pra dar meu peixe, nem pra dar meu bem, nem pra dar meu peixe, nem pra dar meu bem. Vendi muito longe, vendi muita dor, travessei o mundo, atrati amor. Yeah, like this, like that. Okay. So maybe I show you again the last one. Eu vendi muito longe, vendi muito in slow motion da dor, travessei o mundo, atrati o amor, mas não é que eu me quis e não tenho ninguém. Nem pra dar meu peixe, nem pra dar meu bem, nem pra dar meu peixe, nem pra dar meu bem. Vendi muito longe, vendi muito. Yes, sometimes you can use a 9 if you want. Tanto atravessei o mundo, atrati amor. That's it. So you get it at the end of the song. So I hope you enjoy like me, and because at the words enjoy, that's only a pure pleasure. Thank you very much for your fidelity, and I hope you appreciate like me all those to make those tutorials. And if you explore my channel, you may be discovering a big playlist of Latin song. This one is inside, of course, and with a lot of great composers like Carlos Lira, of course, Vinicius de Moraes, Chico Buarque, and a lot of them. And you're discovering maybe a big playlist as I have dedicated to the fabulous Carlos Tom Jobim, and another one for the passion of my life, Michel Legrand, that I've tried to offer you a simplest tutorial like this one to make accessible to everybody. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see you again to my channel, and don't forget, it's only one word: enjoy. Thank you. Bye bye.